From the looks of things, I believe you guys have just chosen choice one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he's over there. I put him underneath that part of the bench.
What? I think you're gonna...
Oh, that's what I was meant to do. Bury him in Siberia.
Why would you put him?
That's a really strange way to get him right near the
Save the burger. That's important.
Oh, it doesn't.
Italy, how could you be so irresponsible?
Oh my God. Handle him gently. He's fragile.
Well, you've been found out. Give him back.
Why would I have to get it back?
Anyway, comrade.
I'm your pet too. Right, big brother?
My pet England.
What?
I'll finish my sentence in 2 seconds. I called you my pet.
No.
Yes. Yes. Come on, England. Put your collar back on.
We broke that collar at Metro.
Well, I plan ahead. How about... Put it on.
No.
I remember you used to be quite the dream.
It's okay. It was just a dream.
I'm glad we're not like that. Some of us can be responsible.
I agree. Unfortunately, this is natural for them.
I love watching the blonde idiots fight. I've been flexing up to that.
Yay, Germany.
Roll over by a half.
What does he do?
I found your collar. England.
Idiot.
I just found that randomly on you.
What?
What?
Stop immediately.
Don't use your bread that way.
America, why won't you do anything? They're on your team. Why am I preventing your war?
They're not on my team, first of all. And you guys should stop fighting. You're fighting like hockey. I mean, football. You're fighting like football players.
Hockey player.
Let's all get quiet and eat, like, pancakes or burgers. Lots of burgers, because pancakes suck.
Are you alright?
Why does everyone always interrupt me? Hetalia?
The game.
There's a game?
Break one.
Break number 1.
Whee!
It's the bread eats bread break. Time for a distraction dance. Woo! have control of the lights?
Whoa.
Dim. Yeah, there we go.
Dim.
And
Okay, now I have
now
a special treat.
it is time for ghost stories with
I love ghost stories.
But you know, this story would be especially fun for Austria because you like music, right? I love music. Well, you remind me of the main character in my story because he likes music too. Sit on the table. All right. Is everyone ready? So, yes, look, let's story with me. Oh, let's get down the table a little bit. All right? What? Why are you getting that way? No, I don't know. Because you need to hear too. You have bad ears. All right. So is everyone ready for the story?
Yes!
All right. It's reminiscent to a campfire story, so you got to be quiet and listen. One night, there was a dignified young man who was driving home from his piano recital. This was a very common occurrence, and usually the man would enjoy the solitude of the night as the roads that led to his home were a bit away from the city that he often used. He enjoyed having his time alone, you see. He didn't quite like most of the people he lived near. While enjoying a quiet ride, though, the man suddenly saw headlights flash behind him. There was another driver driving on the road with him. This had never happened before, and he was a little, well, creeped out, to be honest. And when he looked in his mirror, he noticed the car was right behind him, flashing its brights. And he started to feel nervous. There's someone following him on this road. So he started to drive a little faster and took a turn down a back road to try to avoid any unnecessary traffic, because it was strange enough someone was there in the first place. And the car turned with him. Confused, he sped up a little more, only to find that the other car sped up as well. He looked in his mirror to try to see who it was, but the lights flashed again, his brights. And he freaked out even more. All he saw was the silhouette of a boy with short hair that looked silver. He couldn't be sure, though. He couldn't be sure, but he was starting to freak out, because no one went down this road. This was the road he went down after his piano practices, and he just wasn't sure what was going on anymore. So he drove faster again. And normally he wasn't one to break the speed limit, but there are always an occasion for everything. The car went faster with him. And he recognized red eyes when he looked in the mirror. And the brights flashed again, and he couldn't see anything. He was blinded. Completely freaked out. He sped home. He knew who was behind him now. He was pretty sure, at least. He had a neighbor who could be possibly trying to stalk him. That would kind of make sense. But he was freaked out. This guy had been leaving him alone mostly. And why would he be following him home at night like this? As soon as he got out of his car, he slammed the door shut again and ran straight into his home, noticing that the car was stopping right behind his car, but without turning the lights off. Frightened, he went inside and called one of his friends, a girl with long brown hair that he trusted, normally to fight his battles, truth be told, but, you know. And he waited around the house, holding the phone up, saying, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. There's someone outside my house. I'll be there in a second, she said. And so he waited, and he looked outside, and that car was still there. And the person was still in the car, and he could see them. He could see the silver hair and the red eyes and the pale skin. And he was, why is this person in my front yard? A million things went through his head. There could have been a million different things going on. And he breathed easy, finally, when he saw the car of his friend pull up, the girl. Very carefully, he went outside, and they both were outside, and went around to the car and knocked on the window. And the boy, who had once been their friend, let the window down. He was a boy with silver hair, a little about the same age as the boy who played piano, and he looked paler than usual. The girl stood in front of the boy and said, why are you here? Demanding, trying to figure out what this man was doing, because he was freaking out with a friend. And he just put his hands up in the air like this and said, hey, I didn't do anything. I just flashed my lights whenever I saw that other guy sit up in your back seat. Now completely freaked out. The boy and both of the boys and the girl walked over to the other car that the boy had been driving in the beginning and opened the back seat to find a blonde man sitting there with a rose in his hand.
Oh my God!
He had been planning to follow him home that night and see if he could sneak into his house for a couple minutes. Needless to say, the girl wasn't very happy about this.
Frying pan!
I'm not quite sure what happens after that. No one's quite sure. All that's clear is that the boys got away, the girl was fine, and no one ever really saw the blonde boy again.
And I really needed some insight.
That is scary story of the night.